Oh, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at, whatever time it may be. Welcome. I am Kool Cat, and I am a creative. And in this quarantine, I am left with a whole lot of time, not a lot of money, and not a lot of places to go. So what to do? Might as well try to see how much I can learn. Might as well learn as much as possible. From where, you might ask? From YouTube, of course. My name is Kool Cat, and this is KoolTube University. First thing on the agenda is to restore these shoes.
It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense.
So, with these, how would I grade myself? How would I judge if I succeeded at restoring these or making them decent, making them wearable, making them something I could be proud of? How do you gauge that? How do you quantify that?
It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense.
Quantify. How do you quantify that? I would suppose this is KoolTube University, so it's probably only right to have grades. So we're gonna grade these. You guys can grade them. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know from this to the finished product. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I get an A, a B, a C, or a D, or an F. I shouldn't get any Fs because I don't fail. I just refurbish this shoe. Now, just like in school, we got our assignment. Now, we gotta figure out how to get it done. Since we got today's lesson, class is now in session. I gotta get to work.
6.5 hours later.
Whew. Alright, first and foremost, I just want to say, here at KoolTube University, we do things a tad bit different. Different how, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. KoolTube University is different because we just skimmed through a couple YouTube videos. Just like when I was in school, I just skimmed through. You know, I skimmed through a lot of my material. You dig what I'm saying? But I graduated. I graduated with flying colors, might I add. Well, I graduated pretty good, you feel me? And I figure if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We just skim through a couple YouTube videos, see if we can get the gist, and move on and try to figure everything else out on our own, you know what I mean? And then we go back and revisit what we learned and what we would do different in the task at hand. So this week's lesson was restoring the shoes. So, without further ado, the wait is finally over. Y'all ready to see what I did? Y'all ready to see what I did? If you pay attention and look over my shoulder right here, you see what I have in store. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I got you. Drum roll, please. I'd like to present to you what I like to call the KTUs, the KoolTube Universities.
Look, I wake up yawning and stretching, serve a sandwich for breakfast. Then I put on my necklace next to go where that chick is. I confess I ain't sexy, game strong, I'm flexing. Exit on my ex-chick, next chick get the bestest. Shock 'em like I'm electric, 99 watch like Texas. 99 want me badly, 99 watch me savage. 99 of them staring, I think I need a license to carry. Or maybe I'm paranoid and they don't see a celebrity every day, so they glaring for clarity. Apparently I make their Saturday Night Live and I ain't talking no parody.
Now, what I learned. Number one, first things first, I learned that vlogging and YouTubing ain't easy. Vlogging is hard. YouTubing is hard. I mean, I don't know if it's because it's my first time. Like, I actually filmed this whole process. I actually filmed me going to the store, get my supplies, really picking out the wrong supplies, not knowing what I'm doing. And me struggling, carrying the camera for the first time, my first vlog, me struggling going through the store. If you guys want that footage, if y'all want to take that journey with me, show me some love, leave me some likes, some comments. Let me know if you want to see it. I'll drop it for y'all. For y'all, I would do that. Let me know in the comments below. The second thing I learned, there are actually people out in the world that are nice with this shoe customizing thing. Man, there's a whole world, there's a whole culture out there who are nice with this. So if you really want to get in depth and in detail if you really want to get in-depth tutorials on how to customize shoes and you want to get your custom kit game up, and you want to get nice with it, you can check out De Jesus Customs Footwear. He's good. He's real nice with tutorials. He also features other artists on his platform. So if you get nice and want to send him your shoes, he'll actually show them and give you a shout out. So he's cool for that, you know what I'm saying? Chris Custom Kicks is another person you can check out. Also Custom Grind. All these people are nice with it. Check them out, show them some love. Now, about the shoes. The third thing I learned, number 3, taking the time to prep the shoes is essential. Taking the time to wash them and clean them, get them scrubbed off real nice. Use the acetone and primer is necessary. It's necessary. If you want your shoe to last a long time, if you want the paint to stick to your shoe, the nose keys are essential. They're necessary. They're required. The fourth thing I learned is that using the products that they use are recommended for a reason. Using the right paint, using the right tape is recommended for a reason. If you want to know what I struggle with, let me know. I'll drop that vlog for y'all. Let me know in the comments below. But yes, if you want the best quality, the best product, use what they recommend because they know what they're talking about. Those guys know what they're doing. Don't try to freestyle like I did and do it your own way if you want the best results. They look nice, but if you want the best results, follow their tutorials. The fifth thing I learned was not rushing the process is worth it in the long run. I mean, if you want the best work, don't rush the process. I know once you start painting, you start seeing the product and you get excited, you want to hurry up and finish. Contain your excitement. Stay cool, chill, relax, be easy, brother, sister. Painting these little details in here like this, it takes time, but it's worth it in the long run. It's worth it. It's worth it. Now, the sixth thing I learned, now last but not least, let me put these down. Now last but not least, the sixth thing I learned is that remixing your shoe game, remixing your kicks can be beneficial in a gang of ways. Like, you can save your money. Rather than buying new shoes, you can remix your old shoes and have new shoes all over again. And then remix them again, and then remix them again, and then remix them again. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Another thing I learned is that conceiving an idea, creating and completing that idea and seeing it to its end is fulfilling. Like, it is something that makes you proud. Creating with your hands, thinking of something and seeing it to its end, seeing it come to life is fulfilling. And with this time that we're in quarantine, or with this time that you have, any time, any free time that you have, if you use it to create and to learn, it'll feed your soul, it'll feed your mind, it'll feed your heart, and you probably live longer. Don't quote me on that. This is KoolTube University, you know, facts smacks. Another reason why it can be beneficial is that you can be unique and you can show your personality, you know, in your shoe game. What if Nike doesn't make a shoe that describes you? What if you want glitter where they put leather? What if you want blue where they put white? You can show off your own personality. You can draw your own characters on your shoe. The sky is literally, well, there's no limit. There's no limit to what you can do. If you can imagine it, then you can create it. And that's awesome. That's a beautiful thing. Another reason why it's beneficial, which kind of relates to you being unique, is that you are creating something that is rare, if you think about it. Like nobody else. This is a one of one. This is the only one in the world. And you created that. And you get to wear that. Or you get to have it on display. It doesn't matter. But it's yours. And you created that. And it's the only one in the world. That's tight. That's tight if you ask me. And not only that, probably one of the best reasons, other than the next reason, anybody can do it. Almost anybody can do it. This can be fun for the whole family. Like, your mama can do it. You can do it with your kids. You can do it with your grandkids. You can have seminars. Which brings me to my next point, which might be the best point. You can make a gang of money off of this. You can make some serious cold hard cash customizing people's shoes, customizing your own shoes, selling them. These are works of art, and they are being sold like them. And the customer and the clientele is a well that probably won't run dry. Everybody wants their own something. Everybody. Well, with all that being said, I feel like in the first day of class, on my first assignment, I give myself a B. I give myself a B because I like it. I feel like they look good. I like my color choice. I got good coverage, got good details in there. Got my name in there. I'd wear them, I'd rock them. You can see that. Got my name in there. So I give myself a B. Because I didn't use the right supplies, I can already see cracks and I can already see that it's not gonna be the most durable shoe. So go check out De Jesus, go check out Custom Grind, go check out Chris Custom Kicks. Before you go anywhere though, subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what's my grade. Let me know what else you want me to do. Let me know something. So until next time, class is dismissed.
So they try to get a hold of my leg. See the hoes coming out of their head. One women got demons instead. Sneaking and sleeping in my bed. All I want is some rest and some nice press to caress. Look at me all in my flesh. Half of me is saying no, the other saying yes. And God knows I never been good at tests. Got all the wrong answers when the apple's on my desk. I got these demons and these women chasing me, man, it's hard to get away. Got me doing 150 in the fast lane. Swinging down the lane, trying to get away. But I just gotta get away. I just gotta get away.